Cypher says for email warm-up settings and instantly, what should be daily sending limit for new accounts? I currently have it set to 15. For warm-up settings, I leave it to default, which I think is 30 per day, but it ramps up. Remember, Uzaifa, in the instantly settings, I leave it at the default settings, which I think is 30 per day for warm-up. But in the settings, it says there's an option to turn on the gradual warm-up or to disable it. By default, it should be enabled for gradual warm-up. So I think on day 1, it sends out 2 emails. Day 2, it's 4. Day 3, it's 6. Day 4, it's 8. And it does that for the first 15 days until it gets to 30 emails per day or something like that. It's some sort of progression like that. So I just leave it to the default settings, but I have the warm-up progression enabled so that it's doing it slowly over 2 weeks or whatever. Okay. And then I keep my email accounts to no more than additional 20 emails per day from each account. So if it's doing 30 emails per day from each email account as warm up, then I will add an additional 20 emails per day or actual emails. That's a total of 50 per day per account, per email account. I try to limit to that. You can go over that just to be clear, but I've had the same domains been mailing for over, and I haven't burned a single one of them. There's a few of them that have the health score has dropped down to 95% or lower, which is my threshold for then removing them from cold emailing campaigns, but leaving them in warm up and see if they will recover. And once the health score goes back up to 98 plus, 98, 99, or 100, then I will put those back into the cold email campaigns. And I've been able to do that a couple of times where I've seen the health score decline for a particular domain, but then removed it from cold emailing, but left it in the warm up process for 2 weeks or a month or whatever it is. And the health score comes back up because it's recovered. And then we plug it back into cold emailing. I have not had to replace a domain one time in over a year, knock on wood. Okay.